Hi, welcome to ADHD TV with me, Jo Richards. So I'm doing a short series of videos to do with ADHD and money. And there has been, in the few that I've done before this video, a emphasis on what our weaknesses are and what our challenges are. And at the end of the day, this is a really common challenge for us because of our executive functioning. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't light at the end of the tunnel. And some of the ways that some of the information and the ways that I've highlighted in the previous videos really err on the sense of making sure that you have the awareness of what's going on, make a plan, bring in people to help you. And what I'm really trying to do with this series of videos is just to kind of bring that awareness so that people can stop trying to struggle on their own, because what can happen is we feel lots of shame and guilt around the fact that we do struggle in this area, and just kind of switch it from feeling overwhelmed and stressed and anxious and bring us to a place of confidence. It's not that, it's like that classic saying that I've said so many times before, within ADHD, we know what to do, we just don't do it. And so there's loads of factors around that. We've got an interest brain. If numbers and money management and the mundane tasks that it requires doesn't interest us, because we're not a mortgage advisor, we're not an accountant, we're not a financial planner, and you can be ADHD and have those roles, which is amazing. And we need a directory of you people so that you understand what we're going through in our lens. But it is just, we can get the confidence that we need, but we do need support in that. And that's what all of these videos has been airing on. I just really wanted to reiterate that. It's not down to our intelligence. It's not that we don't know what to do. It's not that we can't do it. It's, can we do it on a regular, consistent basis so that we are successful in that area? Apologies, can't get my words out. And is it something we really want to spend time doing? If we've already got the invisibleness of having all of the challenges with our executive functioning, and then couple that with all the feelings of dread and anxiety that this subject can bring up, and our lack of confidence, is that something that we want to spend hours and hours on? Or is it better to find some other solutions and bring other people in to give us that confidence? Now, I'm a real advocate for outsourcing. Delegate to somebody that loves doing it, because I just know that it's a fundamental part of my life, in my business and my personal life, and I definitely need support with it. Now, obviously, as ADHDers, we all have our own level of what our personal struggles are. And so for me, I always say it's like a dial. It could be the finances side are a level 1 for me, and a level 5 for somebody else, and a level 10 for somebody else. I would say actually mine's the other way around. I think mine's a 10, because definitely with the fact that I've got dyslexia and dyscalculia, it's kind of adding to my profile. It's I do get quite confused with trying to reconcile things. I've had some really interesting experiences where I've had to get people who are supporting me with my spreadsheets and my reconciling of accounts. They've had to explain it, a few times before my brain's been able to kind of understand a quite simplistic piece of information. But it's just been really, really it's just been really, I can't think of the word now. It's just been really interesting. That'll do. It's just been really interesting to understand at what level I really struggle with reconciling things. And as all of the studies and all of the information in the other videos airs to, the huge percentage of us ADHDers that are swimming in the same pond, having the same difficulties and challenges, and all of these videos about awareness so that you can understand what's going on, why it's going on, and then what we can do to help ourselves. And acceptance is one of the key things. And now that I have accepted that it's so much easier and actually fundamental that I have that support in place, because I do really struggle in that area, and that yes, I can do it, but it would take me 7 times as long as somebody else if I wasn't having that support, and all the stress and anxiety and cortisol that comes with that, then it just makes everything a lot easier. So I hope you find these videos useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.